Hey everyone, I'm in another hotel and I was hoping that there would be something pretty outside the window so you didn't have to look at the hotel room bed again, but there's not, it's just the parking lot. I made a mistake. I put on Facebook at 9 o'clock on Tuesday night that I was looking for some questions to answer on the video blog this week, and it got a little out of hand. So I think the lesson learned there is don't put questions or post things after 8 p.m. Because I got questions like, do you bake? Thank you, Seth. And what's going on with the pea puree on Top Chef? I don't know, but it's driving me crazy. But there actually was a good question in there from our friend Carl Rectanis. Carl is a friend of Kelly's, Mr. D's, and quickly became a friend of mine. He was in our wedding. He lives in North Carolina. He went to the University of North Carolina. One of the best stories I have about Carl is Mr. D went to Kansas, so they're big rivals, basketball-wise. And when North Carolina won the national championship, Carl sent both of us a national championship T-shirt. Kelly's went into the garbage, and I wear mine to bed as often as I can. So, with that, I'm going to answer Carl's question, but let me read it to you first. He asked, we invest time, talent, and treasure in traditional and social media. What are the best metrics or measurement tools for knowing if we're getting ROI? So, Carl, this it really depends on what you're trying to achieve with your traditional and social media. It used to be that it was all about brand awareness and helping customers and prospects know that you exist and communicating your message, your canned message, as we know that politicians do. But it used to be that that's what it is. Now it's more about, are you trying to drive people to your website? Are you trying to drive traffic to a blog? Are you trying to drive traffic to a request for information page? And if so, are they requesting information? Are you trying to increase your e-commerce sales? So you have to figure out what the goals are, and then you can measure it. One of the best things that I like is because everybody's working at sort of a zero benchmark right now, because we're just starting out on the social media side, one of the best tools is Google Analytics. So look to see where your benchmarks are, what kind of traffic you have now, and what kind of traffic you think you can achieve in the next 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. You can actually set goals in your Google Analytics to track it for you so that when you get your dashboard, you know what's going on. So there are lots of different ways. You know, some clients of ours want just the brand awareness and the buzz and the conversation. So we look at how many conversations are happening, if they're positive, neutral, or negative. We use tools like Radian6 and Spiral 16 for those. We combine that with Google Analytics. There's a tool called Engage One-to-One that's focused on the franchise industry but works for other businesses as well, especially if you have multiple locations. So there are lots of ways that you can do it, but the number one thing to do is figure out what your goal is, what you want to achieve with it, and then figure out how to measure it. Hope that helps. If you have a question for us, go to facebook.com/ArmentDietrich, post it on the wall, and I'll answer it here in a coming week. And I'll try not to get people riled up after 9 o'clock at night. Talk to you soon. Bye.